Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, we're back with more tags. I'm so sorry. Tags just seems to be my thing right at the moment. I'm not sure why. But I pulled these bits of manila folder out of my drawer the other day and they've just been sort of hanging around. You can see some there I've cut tags out of. I've just made them into a tag shape, like a commercial tag. Commercial tags generally are made out of manila sort of paper, card, whatever. So yeah, I'm just basically reproducing that kind of shape. So I'm going to cut them to whatever's the most efficient way of cutting them with my piece of leftover grungy used manila folder, and then I'm just going to decorate them with stamps. And just to be a bit different, I'm not going to use my stamps that I've bought for this sort of process, you know, this sort of grungy industrial sort of charty looking stamps. I'm actually going to use a set of stamps that were given to me. They're just for planning. A lot of people do planning, they have planners and they use stamps for those, and I have received these stamps and you know, they're not really my thing, but I'm like, I can use them, I'm sure I can use them. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I would use them. You may have some of these lying around, and if you don't, you may be able to pick them up quite cheaply from, you know, like a red dot store or you know, a dollar store sort of business, because you know, working in a planner is quite popular. So these are the kind of stamps you might be able to find at a fairly discount rate. So let's see if we can make something good with them. This is just a plastic card with the corner cut off. I don't often make tag shaped tags, but when I want to, I found that this was the most efficient way to make the corners the same. So I'm just going to go around and cut all the corners off of these, and we will have some little tag shapes ready to go. I was going to make little tags out of these smaller pieces. I have done some of them previously, but I didn't like the shape they were going to end up, so I decided no. Now you can jazz these up further by putting like protectors around the holes and stuff. I don't do that today, but that is definitely something you could do if you wanted to put a piece of string on. I am going to put a piece of string on. You can see that nasty green wool there. That was sent to me. Regards, the lovely Bonnie from Bonnie and Clive. Thanks, Bonnie. I have this whole roll, this whole ball of this nasty green wool. So it kind of looked a bit like industrial tag material to me. So that's what I'm going to use it for. Well, a tiny little piece of it for, to put ties on the top of these tags. So yeah, thanks, Bonnie. As you can see, these stamps are brand new. They have been sitting in my stash. They were gifted to me, and oh, I've been looking at them thinking, what am I going to do with them? But yeah, it's these actually work out quite nicely for this project, I think. There is some words on there that I would rather not have, maybe, but I mean, I thought, you know what, if these were in, say, Chinese or Spanish or French or something, I wouldn't know what they said and I wouldn't care, so I should really stop caring what English words say when I'm using them on my projects. So, yeah, I'm just going to use them anyway. And if they really bug me, then I'll put a tiny piece of paper in front of the word or something so that it doesn't stamp. But I don't bother with that. I'm just going to get going and stamp things and see what we end up with. Okay, well that's one lot. Let's use some of these other stamps and do another lot and see what differences we can make and how that looks. Okay, I'm just going to put holes in these. Like I say, you could put a little hole protector on them, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, pop a bit of string through them and they're all done. So that's what you can do with planner stamps if you have planner stamps lying around, which I think a lot of people might. And if you don't, like I say, they're probably quite inexpensive and locally sourced. You can probably get these from, you know, just a dollar shop or something. So anyway, guys, it's something to do with something else that you might have laying about. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you again next time. Bye.